Yo, this shit genuinely frying me, twin. So like, bro, look, I'm usually a TBL simp, right? But this shit, bro, was so fucking ass, bro. Like, I don't even like, bro. I don't even know where to start, bro. We got like the first. So we sitting here for a good minute waiting. I bought the pay-per-view, you know what I'm saying? I don't be you know what I'm saying, bootlegging this shit. I shoulda this time. I fucking should have. You know, I'm usually expecting them to like lock in and like this shit usually be good. But it's fraud now. We get to freaking Chilla Jones and Rosenberg. The shit popping is staticky, all that shit. Like the shit is just like, it sounds like the freaking audio is in the oven or the microwave, and that bit just crackling and sparkling and freaking snapping and popping. So get to the next one. K Walker and XL. Oh yeah, by the way, Rosenberg 3-0. He 3-0'd Chilla. I thought Chilla was gonna win, but the crowd, they weren't showing him no love for real like that. He had like light punches here and there. So yeah, Rosenberg 3-0. Rosenberg, he just had more shit. He was more confident in his delivery. Like, you know, it went about, you know, if you took the safe bet, then like, yeah, I was betting on Chilla though. You have XL versus K Walker. Nothing to see here. XL chokes in the second and the third. First was pretty good. I gave him the first. K Walker basically just survived. Don't fucking say K Walker 3-0 this nigga. No, he survived. He got through his raps. Let's keep it there, bro. XL with the first, K Walker with the second, and the third by disqualification, like shit. But you have O-Red versus Sheed happens, you know. Sheed, I like his style. It's very unique. It's very like all over the place. It's like a bill collector mixed with like I don't know how else to put it. He just sounds like bill collector, but like in from freaking a different universe type shit. A parallel universe bill collector who has fucking dreads and shit. But yeah, pretty fun style. And you have O-Red. I like his style too. It's very like technical, very punch heavy, but also like scheme heavy. It's like a weird like Chilla and conceited kind of mix. You know what I'm saying? He did a translation this battle that went very flat. It fell very flat. I don't know if niggas remember what the translation was, but like that shit just fell flat, bro. And yeah, and then he started talking some Muslim shit in the second round. Niggas wasn't feeling that. I understood some of them. I ain't even Muslim. I understood some of them. So there's that. O-Red, I had him with the 2-1. I think it was the O-Red definitely got the first one. He definitely got the first. Damn, I'm trying to see which one that Sheed got. I think it might be O-Red 3-0. I ain't gonna lie. The second round, it was kind of frying niggas. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of fried. I'm like, bro, what is these niggas talking about? O-Red he's going at the Muslim shit, and then I look at Sheed happens, and I'm like, I ain't even know this nigga was Muslim. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think the crowd understood either, so they was just like all standing there mad stiff. But this is gonna be a running theme, by the way, in this fucking shit. Was the crowd just being, you know, too cool for school? That crowd didn't react to like a lot of shit. Like I could tell that most of them niggas came for Cassidy and Easy, and that's about it. But so yeah, O-Red, I would say possible 3-0, 2-1. Then you get to Real Deal and Chef Trez. I had Chef making it just look absolutely effortless, like just flowing, just continuously like bopping him in the head. He was getting reaction, you know what I'm saying? And just nicely done. And he had the 3 of them things in the I think it was in the second. I think Real Deal went first. Yeah. So Real Deal went first. Then he rebutted like 3 times. Absolutely insane, bruh. I don't know how niggas cook this shit up that fast. That shit is crazy. But then in the second round, I think Real Deal starts cooking them on rebuttaling. Like, yeah, he had a scheme about it and a little angle there about what good is a chef if you can't cook up from scratch. Like I like that. But yeah, Real Deal. He had some fire shit. I would give it Chef Trez 2-1 though. Then we go to who was next after that? Trying to remember because Clips and Vixen it got clapped last second, and the Reed Dollars and Cortez. I don't know what happened with that, but that shit got clapped too. So I think it was after Reed and Chef Trez. Who went next? I think it was Bill Collector and Snake. Fire. Both of these niggas pulled up and showed out. And like, I don't know if that's a crazy request, but like niggas need to pull up like that all the time. Pull up like you give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? High energy from Bill battling like he finna win another 100K. Like just perfect performance, bro. No dull moments other than like the third round, but I think the crowd like it was getting tired. I think they gave everything they had energy wise to Bill in the second, because that second was immaculate. The freaking line with the nigga, you got stumped out by a nigga in a wheelchair, like, you know what I'm saying? Both of them was just cooking each other on who got beat up the worst, basically. You know what I'm saying? But that shit don't really work on Bill as much, because he's like mastered counter-writing that shit. Like, you can't even really cook him on getting beat up like that anymore, because he's like, I don't know, his battle IQ is just hella high. He knows how to, the Hitman shit taught him how to counter-write and like, just, you know what, yeah, I did get knotted up. And he jokes about it in a way where it neutralizes the threat of like, oh, he got beat up, you finna talk about that? Like, it really don't even hit like that no more. But Snake, he did have a good first round. I had him with the first. Like, he came out punching, swinging, flowing, you know what I'm saying? But like usually in the Snake battle, people get tired of it by the second round. So it's like the first is like really good, and I had him with the first, and he really made Bill look crazy. I know that kind of contradicts what I just said about the like it don't really have an effect like that, but I don't know, the way he was rhyming it, the way he was rapping it, he really made Bill sound crazy and just like a goofy goober, you know what I mean? But we get to the second, and Bill just leaves Earth, bro. I'm talking just had the freaking crowd exploding, bro. Like, that shit was crazy. And then he freaking got the round pretty much with the wheelchair bar. Then we, and the other one, he said Bad News had his eye flying. Like, don't tell me he lost his eye in a fucking fight, bro. That shit crazy. I don't know the full Snake Eyes backstory. Don't let me find out this nigga lost his eye in a freaking, by a punch. I think he meant the fake eye, probably. But, yeah. Anyways, though. And then we get to the third, and pretty much, like I said earlier, I think the energy was sapped from everybody. No Diddy. In the second round by Bill. So, you know, fire battle, though. Definitely has some replay value. Then we get to Rum Nitty and Loso, I believe. Or that might have came first. Or, damn, I'm like all out of order. So we got A-Ward and Jada Nightwing. I think that came next, I believe. And I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't messing with this battle. Like, this was like very like ass of the crowd at this point. And another thing, the Bill and Snake Eyes battle, like, that shit was mad dark. Like, it felt like they was switching the, like, position of the camera or some shit. Like, it felt like a new location for some of the battles. It was mad bright, and it was clear. You could see everything in the Nightwing and A-War battle. And then Bill Collector and whatchamacallit, it was mad dark. So it's like, my nigga, why is the light off? Or why did y'all turn away from the light? Like, that shit was stupid. But you know, just small nitpicks. If the bar is fired, then we could get through it. But it wasn't nothing really too amazing in the Jada Nightwing versus A-Ward battle. I ain't gonna lie. A-Ward was trying to like flip the room against him because he could tell the crowd was like not fucking with his style like hardly at all. It'll probably sound better on camera, but you know, doing it live, I could tell that the crowd was just like, man, where's the fuckery, man? Where's the fuckery, man? I want to hear Cass. I want to hear Cass call Easy a bitch ass nigga. I want to hear Easy say Cass a dick eater. Like, I want to hear the fuckery. So, yeah, Jada Nightwing. I think it's probably A-Ward 2-1. I ain't gonna lie. Probably A-Ward 3-0. Like, Jada Nightwing, it just sounded like he was rambling. You know what I mean? Like, and his voice was like just mad grizzly. Like he didn't have the Thanos sound. He had like a grizzly bear type sound to his voice. I don't know if he sipped too much lemonade coming in the fucking building or what. But like, and you have the too cool for school ass crowd. Nigga came in with real sick. The other nigga, I think that's like Surf's uncle or pops or whatever. And they all just standing there mad stiff, just mogging, just not reacting to anything. A Ward, Jada Nightwing, like they was like a few hisses here and there, you know, that's damn, like you know what I'm saying, just little shit. But it was barely giving anything, bro. It was whack. I ain't gonna lie. I know I'm doing this shit mad out of order, but all the battles pretty much except for Cassidy and Easy and A Ward and Jada Nightwing, the audio was fucked. And Bill Collector. So it was the top three, and then everything else was fucked up. Rum Nitty and Loso, we're getting to that one now. That shit was also fucked up. Like, I think this one got done the worst. I ain't gonna lie. It was clippy in the first. Then in Rum Nitty's second, the beginning of his second, the shit just cuts out completely. And this is when I'm like, yeah, just give me my fucking refund. Cause like this some bullshit, bro. Like you probably could cut the fucking audio out for K Walker. You know what I'm saying? That battle, you cut it out there. But don't fucking cut it off for fucking Rum Nitty, bro. Like, this shit crazy, bro. This shit frying me, bro. So, we get to it. Freaking, you know what I'm saying? I call it Rum Nitty 2-1, possibly 3-0. I like that freaking Jeffrey Dahmer rebuttal by Loso, though. That shit was fire. And then, yeah, and freaking Rum Nitty casually, just 2 Pottsville bars. Best ones, by the way. I don't think Cassidy's gonna do no shit like that. Already just casually took the best freaking Pottsville flips. It was one freaking, this is what Loso rebutted the Jeffrey Dahmer shit with. He said something like, people in Philly, they fuck with me. That's an honor. From here, and even the people in the pots. Like Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just crazy shit like that. Niggas wouldn't have did that, bro. Like, just casually. Just threw that in there just for funsies type shit. So, we got that. But I got it about damn near 3-0. But Loso, he had some shit too, though. He wasn't ass. Definitely wasn't ass. He was pretty solid. He was pretty solid. And then we get to the glorious main event. Cassidy versus Easy the Block Captain. Now, this shit, I had Easy with the 3-0, and you know, I don't usually root for Easy. Some people, you know, the E-Hive, you know, if you're not on your knees glazing him, they just gonna say you a hater. So, by that criteria, I was an Easy hater, but, you know, this is my first time actually rooting for the nigga. And what do you think happens? They start almost fighting, and then the club is just like, man, fuck all that, bro. I ain't trying to get my shit shot up. Y'all need to get the fuck out. So, first round, very clear to see that Easy was ready to decimate this man. I like the update shit. He could have probably worded it a little better. It sounded like he was just repeating himself, like update, update. Like I feel like he could have made like a phrase or something. Update your style or something different other than just repeating the word update. But that's just a little nitpick though. You know what I'm saying? Niggas fuck with it still. So you let it rock. But yeah, I like that. I like that scheme. That's something I would have did. Just like telling them like, yo, bro, you're gonna have to update your cadence. You rapping mad slow. Niggas is tired of waiting. Something like that. Like it take forever for him to get to the point. And then when he's saying something like or some like sort of like story or like angle, he'll just move on to something else. If you hear Cassidy's first, he'll go from like, nigga, your mother was on crack. Then you came to my studio and you was whack. And then I did a song with this nigga. And I did a song with that nigga. You did a song with that nigga and then stabbed him in the back, nigga. Like, it's just like, nigga, Cassidy, what are you fucking talking about? Like, this shit was fried, bro. I watched the Hitman shit back, and Cassidy was better in that one. So this shit be frying me when I see people saying like, oh, Cassidy, he improved, he got better. You can see it. Like, nigga, where? Are we watching the same shit? Like, nigga, low-key got worse. So we get to the second round. And Easy starts. He gets about 3 or 4 bars in, gets up in Cassidy's face, and Cassidy just like pushes him just a little bit. Like I know niggas, they gonna get on the internet and be like, "Oh, he pushed him. He touched Easy. He touched my glorious king. Why would he do that?" Like, nigga, he barely pushed him back because he was spitting in his face. Cassidy's like, "Yo, like back up. You spitting in my face." And then Easy's just like, "Nigga, that's how I rap. Nigga, that's how I rap. Nigga." And he walks all the way up to him, even closer. So then once he gets closer, a nigga in a red hoodie comes through and he puts his body in between him, his hand in between, and then like it's all getting like crazy and shit. Everybody getting Nancy and shit. Then they try to like start again and they let them get in front of each other again. And then like somebody, I forgot who put their hand in. I think Easy put his hand in like his face, start pointing at him for some reason, and they talking shit. He's freaking Cassidy like, "Oh, you from Pottsville. You from Pottsville." Like, nigga, we know now. You know what I mean? And he starts pointing back at him. And then freaking somebody out the cut just slaps Easy's hand. I was looking at the sleeve. Cass had a white sleeve on, so it wasn't his arm that pushed his hand. But somebody in the crowd pushed his hand. And then that's when like they started lunging at each other and trying to fight and shit. And or I don't know, maybe not trying to fight, probably just trying to who fucking knows? And nothing happened. But everybody separated him. Easy, I could just see his hat slowly floating away into the fucking abyss, the distance. And I knew the battle was over at this point, and I was pissed off. And then it took them a good minute to just announce, "All right, the club said we got to go. They ain't trying to get this shit shot up." And I with the bullshit. I like it's really disappointing because they like literally could have just kept going. All they had to do was just chill out, quit trying to be tough and shit. Both of y'all got security, bruh. Fucking Easy security, by the way. That nigga had to be at least fucking 7'2", nigga. That nigga freaking Nephilim ass bodyguard, nigga. David and Goliath ass bodyguard, nigga. Big body ass bodyguard, nigga. Like that shit, like that nigga was towering over everybody, nigga. If you ever see him fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear ass bodyguard, man. Yeah, they both had security. I don't know why they trying to act tough, bro. Like, it's all on camera, bro. Like, what are you afraid of, bro? Both of y'all niggas. Because Cass was looking nervous, too. I don't know if it was the butterflies for the crowd or if he was freaking scared that someone was going to hop out and punch him or some shit. Like, he was looking nervous, too. Like, both of these niggas, bro, like, I don't know if this is fucking sport for you if you finna be that scary and shit, bro. Like, this shit crazy, bro. Like, just pull up and rap. Niggas not trying to fight. Niggas not trying to stab you. Niggas not trying to kill you, bro. We came here to make money, say some mean words and aggressive poetry in front of each other, and walk out and get paid thousands of dollars to do it. Like, I don't see how you could fuck up a gig like that. But I guess it didn't really matter to them. They probably already got the money. That's the thing. That's another reason for you leagues to stop paying niggas before they rap. Because shit like this could happen. Oh, what or bonus theory, maybe they were both in on it. Maybe they said, "All right, bro, I don't even want to fuck up your legacy, and I ain't trying to give you a major loss cast. You want to just fuck this event up together?" That could be a theory too, cause you know what I'm saying, they are in competition with TBL, the trenches. So what if it was like, "All right, Cass, let's just pull up. I'm gonna get my first round off. You get your first round off, and then the second round, I'm gonna start saying some shit, and then we just gonna pretend like we about to fight, and then I'll tell my security guard to just pick me up and carry me out like a baby." And then we get free money, and we ain't even gotta hurt each other or anything. Yo, bull, that sounds like a good. I can't do no Cassidy impression, but I don't know if Cass would be into that type of shit. But you never know, bro. You never know, bro. Cass is a strange character. Easy is a slimy character. So I don't know. I'm putting that on the table, nigga. I'm putting that on the table, bro. But either way, this event, like 2 out of 10. Like, this shit was irritating from the beginning to the end. Too many battles. 2 of them got clapped, and it still felt like it just took forever. Freaking a 2-hour intermission in between after A-Ward and Jada Nightwing. I forgot to talk about that. Them niggas said, "Hey, we finna just go on a freaking trip on a microphone store run," and they went and got more microphones. So the shit, and then only for the shit to still be fucking up in the next couple battles. So the shit was just fried as fuck. 2 out of 10, bruh. TBL, y'all got the formula. Like, I don't know how you could throw an event like Exodus or Bulletproof where like hardly anything went wrong, and then just like throw another one and that shit just fried as fuck like this. Like, this shit felt like this was y'all first event y'all ever tried to do. Like, just get the microphones from the last shit that y'all did and bring them over. Like, I don't get it, bro. This shit fried, bro. And then after the shit, here's the aftermath of the Easy shit and the Cassidy shit. So Cassidy, he was still outside, and then he's like, after a couple hours, he went and found another location. And Easy was like, all right, I was on the phone with him. He's tweeting about it. He's like, I'm on the phone with him. They trying to find a new location. All right, they found it. We gonna finish the battle, y'all. So they get there, and this is Reed. Reed is telling the story at this point. So he says that he got there. He sat in the car for 5 minutes and then drove off. Now I know what y'all. I know some niggas they don't fuck with Reed right now because they dissed his. They not supporting his glorious king, Easy the block captain. So they probably gonna say, "Oh, he's lying. He's lying." But like, it's like, what the fuck does he have to lie for at this point? Shit's over. Uh, and they said that Reed and Cortez. So he was there. He was actually fucking there. So I mean, you should probably take his word for it. He was fucking there, and he did a battle. I don't know why he couldn't have showed up to the actual event, but he pulled up to the secluded event and did the battle with Cortez. I don't got a prediction for that one because I ain't fucking see it. I don't know. Only the people who was there saw it, so there's that. Um, but yeah, Reed says that he pulled up and then he looked across the street for like 5 minutes and then he dipped. Like, yeah, that's just some more scary ass shit. Like, nobody's trying to hurt you, Easy. We just want to rap and get on. There's cameras everywhere. Everybody's recording. What could possibly happen that won't get recorded? Like, you think niggas really trying to risk their life and, like, catch a freaking murder charge or an assault charge over some battle rap shit? Like, this shit. Ugh. This shit. That's my new catchphrase for freaking Illadelphia, bro. This shit fried, bro. But yeah, and that's about it. That's all I got to say about this shit, bro. 2 out of 10, bro. Freaking Takeover Battle League, bro. What are y'all doing, bro?